What is up, everyone? Welcome to my channel. Finally, after like 5 years of me saying I was gonna do this, I'm finally doing it. Today I'm gonna be showing you guys an eyeliner, a winged eyeliner tutorial. So yeah, we're just gonna kind of jump right into it. Let's get started. So as you can see, I already have my makeup done as far as just foundation, highlighter, did my brows. I'm kind of just going to show you how I do my eyeliner. I freehand it most of the time, but also some tips and tricks for people who are beginners who don't know how to do eyeliner. I have 3 different eyeliners that I use on myself. They're the 3 that I'm going to show you kind of the tutorials on. The 3 are all from KVD Vegan Beauty, which is also Kat Von D Beauty, now KVD. I have been using her products forever. Her eyeliners specifically are my absolute favorite. I just find I get the cleanest lines with them. They last the longest. Not to say that there aren't other good eyeliner brands out there. These are just my go-tos. My personal favorite is the tattoo liner. So it looks just like this. This is a brush tip eyeliner. I can kind of go over the differences between the tips of eyeliners. It's not really that big of a deal, but this is my personal favorite one. And this is in the color Trooper, and it is the black one. The next one is going to be the Kat Von D ink liner. Basically the exact same thing. The only difference with this one is that this one is a felt tip compared to the brush tip. Now really the only big difference between brush and felt tips would be with felt tips, they don't allow for as much product to come out right away. So it's a little less fallout, a little less flaky if you have an eyeliner that does that. Even in the tattoo liner, I've never had any issue with flakiness or fallout of it in any way whatsoever. So honestly, I don't think you could go wrong with either. I find these both to be really good for beginners, but it's also really good for somebody who's super advanced, that knows what they're doing, who can do their eyeliner in their sleep. I love them. They're my absolute favorite. I can show you the differences. So this is the felt tip one, looks like this. And this is the brushed tip one. So really no big difference there. This one is a little bit of a smaller brush. And like I said, the differences between the brush and the felt is not really a big deal. I personally like both. The formulas of these are both beautiful. They're like a matte, waterproof finish. My biggest thing with this is it's like smudge proof. Literally once it's on and set, like you're good for the day. This one is the Inkwell liner, looks like this. This one is also a felt tip. Obviously you can tell that there's a bit of a difference with the one like this. The eyeliner is in there and it comes out on the felt tip. I find these to be a lot easier. They are a little bit more beginner friendly. They're quick. You need a steady hand, but honestly, it's not that crazy. The ones like this that come out like the liquid liners in here and then you kind of draw it on. I find these to be a little bit more advanced. Even I sometimes struggle with this one. This one I'm doing more so if I'm trying to do kind of a cooler design of some sort. If I'm just doing a basic everyday liner, like cat eye, winged, whatever you call it, I'm going to use the other 2. This one's beautiful, I love it, but definitely a little more advanced. So if you don't feel 100% confident with it yet, I wouldn't go with this one. You work your way up to this. Let's just go right in. So first off, you want to start with a really light hand. Beginning with the outer corner of the eye, you're going to make a straight line outwards. This line should basically be continuing on from your bottom lash line. Once you have your line placed where you like it, you're going to find a spot about halfway on the wing line. From there, draw a second line towards the center of your lid. You're going to want to make this line as thin as you can because it's always easier to add more than to take away. From here, you're pretty much just going to be filling in the space between the lines that you just created. And remember to move slow and steady. If you go too fast, you may end up creating a line that's really, really thick, and then your wing is just out of bunk and there's no going back from that. Unless that's the kind of look you're going for, then do your thing. Disclaimer, my eyeliner is running out, and that's why I keep shaking it, so I'm sorry that the lines don't look as fresh and dark as I would like. Now that this space is filled in, I like to go to the very tip point of the wing line, and I like to bring that inward. And from there, you'll just kind of keep filling in the space, the open space that's been created by the lines. Now, something important I want to mention is to always work from the top of that wing line and never from the bottom, especially if you're just starting out. If you add too much eyeliner below that line, it could end up looking something like this. Or this. From there, you'll pretty much just be doing touch-ups. I like to go back over my lines, straighten them out, darken them up a little bit if needed. And if you really want to, you can add a little bit more around that inner lid area, or even take it all the way to the other corner of your eye, but I'm not going to be doing that today. At this point, you can also extend that line outwards a little bit. I'm not going to do that with this one because we're going for more of a daily cat eye look, but if you wanted to make it a little bit longer and a little bit more dramatic, you just start at the point and you extend outwards in a straight line again. Another important tip I have is to always start at that bottom corner and work outward. If you start with your top lash line and you work your wing out that way, you can end up with something like this. And we do not want that. Now, of course, if you mess something up, like you make the line too long, you do end up getting a little bit below that line. There's a couple different tricks that you can use to clean that up. If you just take a Q-tip and liquid makeup remover, you can clean up around the area wherever you messed up. Now, if you're wearing foundation like I am in this video, the makeup remover will take that off. So instead, you can just take concealer and then like a flat, small concealer brush, and you can clean up the area with that. And of course, the most important thing is just to remember to stay calm and move slowly. I have been in plenty of positions where I was rushing myself and my wings came out really bad and it was super frustrating. So just give yourself some time. The concealer trick and the makeup remover trick are great. If you're not great with freehanding like I did in this video, I would be happy to show you some videos and some helpful tricks with tape that are really useful for beginners. And that's a wrap. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you like what you saw, please like and subscribe to my channel. And if you have any questions or any ideas of videos that you would like to see in the future, please feel free to DM me on my Instagram. I look forward to making more for you.